Yesterday night, I watched David Goggins and Andrew Huberman's podcast. And I've watched a lot of David Goggins stuff. I mean, he's that guy when it comes to motivation. A lot of us go to him for motivation. But in that video, he talked unlike he's ever talked before. It was just felt different. And what I really took out of that video was that in life you must embrace the suck. It sounds out of pocket, but and you could make a pause meme out of that, but the reality is in life a lot of it is going to suck. A lot of it's going to be annoying, stuff you don't want to do. And it's that right there. It's stuff you don't want to do. Why would you do something when you don't want to do it? Why would you? It was Huberman who in the video said that even based on science and the way our brain works, that doing things that we hate increases our will to live. And then Goggins goes on to talk about things related to what I just said. How when people are depressed, people who are rich, they already have money, they have a family, they have everything. And yet they're still depressed. They still feel like something is missing in their life. And Goggins says, I don't feel that. I'm not missing anything. And it's because he's embraced the suck. He's embraced what he does not like. He's gone through things that he's hated going through. That is what gets rid of the depressed feeling. That empty, depressed, lonely, weird feeling I was talking about a few videos ago. That is the cure. That is how you stop it. It is by embracing what sucks. That is like the only way. I never even thought about it like that. But it makes so much sense. You feel like something is missing within you because you haven't achieved anything. You haven't discovered who you are. And you can discover who you are unless you do something or things that you do not like. Unless you face some kind of adversity. Because adversity is what introduces a man to himself. You do not know who you are until you truly go through real adversity. And fortunately for a lot of us, we don't encounter real adversity in our life in the West. At least not the kind that you would think of, not things like war and disasters of that nature, but we encounter adversity through ourselves and our mind and having to learn to control our minds. That is the kind of adversity we go through here in the West, where everyone's lazy, nobody has mission and purpose, and it's up to us to find that mission and purpose. Do you know how you find purpose, mission, and motivation, even like discipline? These words that have been watered down so heavily by the media, by YouTube videos, by reels, by motivational videos. Do you know how you find all of that? By doing stuff you don't want to do. If there's something that you have a fear of something, you look at something and you're like, I really don't want to do it. What if you did it for like a few weeks, a month? What if you did? What if you're so scared of, let's say, going for a run first thing in the morning? What if that's what you did every day for a month? How would that impact other areas of your life? Well, you can't really know now, can you? But I'll tell you this. Every single day you go on that run, the rest of your day feels damn good. Because it's like you overcame something that was just holding you down the entire time. And often we don't know what holds us down. Because it's in our unconscious mind. We're not aware of it. But by doing things that we don't like, this feeling of fear, loneliness, depression, it goes away. You don't need medication. You don't need all of this poison that you're given by the government. You don't need any of this. The paradoxical nature of life, and I've just noticed now, is that the more you do things you don't like, the more you do things that you hate, the less you hate life. Think about how that works. And I'm discovering this because I'm doing some work right now related to this channel, kind of, but it's more like a business. And I really, really don't want to do it sometimes. Like, I look at it and I'm like, I just cringe because I don't want to do it at all. And then something comes in my mind, and I learned this today. It's like, it's from Goggins again, obviously. What if I did it? What if I did that work? What would happen to me? I won't die. I won't feel like crap after. In fact, I'll feel great after it. But long term, what if I became someone who did this work, who made this YouTube channel, who went to school, got a degree, who became a bodybuilder at the same time, who did all of these things together? What if I did it? Instead of asking how, ask yourself, what if you did it? There's no how do I do it. You know how you do things. You know how you achieve success. It's like people asking who go to the gym, they ask, how do I get big? You get big by lifting heavy, eating a lot of food, and sleeping. That's how you get big. You know the answer to getting big. Everyone knows the answer to getting big. You can train like an idiot, but as long as you train hard, as long as you're eating enough food, even if it's junk food, as long as you're eating enough and you're training hard, you're gonna make gains. Things in life can be broken down into the most basic components, and none of us even think about this. It's the same thing for success. If something is wrong in your life, do things that you hate more. Embrace the suck, man. I'm gonna keep saying it in that weird context because people can meme about it all they want. But the real people will understand the meaning of embrace the suck. Embrace what you hate in your life. Embrace it. Take it and use it. You're given things that you don't want to do. Not to just randomly cause you suffering, but to build who you are. In order to grow, you must suffer because you are the marble and the sculptor. That's another quote. I mean, it's embedded within history, within all the successful people. They all their quotes, all their books, it centers around the core concept that by doing difficult things that you don't want to do, you will achieve anything. And everyone complicates it. Everyone makes a million self-improvement videos on how to be productive, how to do this. Forget all of that and just do difficult things. That assignment you've been putting off, do it now. That video you've been putting off, do it now. One by one, you tick these boxes. You do the things that you hate the most. Even if you don't have a YouTube channel, a business, you don't go to school. Let's say you hate cold showers. Do cold showers. Let's say you hate running in the morning. Like I said, run in the morning. In 2024, what I'm going to do, and I'm going to come back to this video to remind myself, but in 2024, I'm going to do things that I hate, that I do not want to do. Every single day. Every day I'm going to do this. I've done it on the 1st. I've done it today on the 2nd. I'm going to do it on the 3rd. Every day. Without fail. At least one thing that I really just don't want to do, I'm going to do it. Waking up early. Everyone's like, what's the point of waking up early? I'm just going to sleep in and get my sleep. There's no difference waking up at 4 and going for a run and waking up at 9. In that way, it's true. There's basically no point. But you're missing the point. The point is you build your mind. You build your character by doing things that you hate because adversity is what introduces a man to himself. Only through adversity do you discover who you are. Only through adversity do you fill that gaping emptiness that you feel within yourself right now. Why do I feel empty? Why do I feel lonely? Why do I feel like life is meaningless? Because you have not faced adversity. It's not because too much adversity has come about in your life. It's because you haven't faced adversity. Most guys' depression in life, unless something tragic has happened to them, they don't feel depressed for any reason really other than the fact that they're not doing anything. They're not chasing anything. They're not living in adversity and actually trying to better themselves through doing the things that they hate. No, people get lazy. They blame depression, being tired in the morning. They blame all of these things. They find so many excuses. And it's so interesting to me that if someone put a gun to their head and said work, they do the same work they'd be making all these excuses of. And it's because if you want something bad enough, you will find a way, any way. And if you don't want it bad enough, you're going to find an excuse. Think about it. If you want something bad enough, you will do anything in your power to get it. It doesn't matter what it is, you're going to do it. If your life is on the line for something, you're going to do whatever it takes. But if it's just, a business, whatever, I can go to school, I can do this, I have so many options, then you kind of don't care and you don't do it. What about you did it? What if? It comes back to that again. What if I did it today? What if today I just did that thing that I've been thinking of doing this whole time that I've never done before? What if today I worked harder than I ever have? What's going to happen? How much stronger am I going to become? How much more improved as a person am I going to become? How much stronger of a man am I going to become by doing what I don't want to do today? And so in self-improvement, we often find so many reasons to put things off. We find productivity video after productivity video. We sit in our rooms watching YouTube videos on how to be better. We watch David Goggins 1 minute motivational reels, and we wonder why we're depressed and we're getting nowhere. Because we're filling ourselves with this poison, with so much chaos from social media and just YouTube and everything, that we don't face the fears and the adversities and the lying dragons that are within us. We don't go open the door and face the dragon. No, we run away from it because we're scared of even opening that door. We're scared of what lies behind the door, that dragon that awaits. Bro, whip out your sword, break down that door, and face that dragon. Face that thing you're scared of. You hate it. Face it, man. Because I guarantee you, one day when you die, you don't want to die with regret. You want to die with memories, with knowledge that, damn right, I lived my life to the fullest. You hear it all the time, but it's the truth, man. It is the truth. In life, you gotta embrace what sucks, and that is how you live. That is the way to live. So, that's it for this video. Put everything, put your power, put your strength, put your mind into doing things that you hate this year. Watch what happens to you. Watch in the coming weeks and months. Only that short amount of time. Watch what happens to you. If 90% of your life sucks, you will achieve great things. That's just the way it works. That's what I've discovered. In just 2 days, imagine. Imagine in 2 weeks, in 2 months, in 2 years of doing what I hate, what I can achieve. And you can do the same. So thanks for watching, bro. Reject mediocrity, embrace mastery, and I'll see ya.